Research has been a key component in any area of study, and similarly, it is an important factor related to the promotion of ELT in various parts of the world. I'll just introduce research into ELT here. Research may be seen as a process of constant exploration and inquiry about a certain topic. It may also be seen as a systematic study of materials and sources to establish certain facts. Macmillan and Schumacher have defined research as a systematic process of collecting and analyzing information for some purpose. So research is always led by certain purpose, and in order to fulfill that purpose, we collect certain information which may roughly be called as data, and with the help of that data and the findings based on that data, we come to certain conclusions, which is research. So research may also be seen as an investigation of a given subject, which is based on certain problem related to that subject. We carry out research when we have certain query or problem in mind, and we are seeking for the answers of those inquiries. It believes in going through a rigorous scientific scrutiny, and it may not be based on simplified answers to the question. Rather, we need to go through a systematic scientific inquiry in order to find answers. Research process for this matter involves various steps. It begins with a problem about which we ask questions, and then identifying important factors related to that problem through our experience or our study or observation of the society. There could be any source, but it leads us to look into various important factors. Then formulating the hypothesis about that problem based on our experience and reading, then collecting relevant information data to answer those questions or hypotheses, then testing that data, which is very important, and it would depend on the nature of data. We have scientific numerical test for a certain kind of data, and then other form of tests or evaluation for other form of data. Working when we have tested the data, we have findings, then we can work with the hypothesis again, and we can find their answer, and then we can find how those answers fit in the theory and practice, and what new questions have been raised by a certain inquiry or research. This can be seen, in short, a research process. Research in ELT is a rapidly growing field. A lot of new areas has been added to ELT because of new studies conducted in this field, and there might be various reasons behind this rapid growth of ELT research. One is that it has recently been an important component of teacher training, which is becoming popular in various ESL and EFL contexts. English language teachers are given priority by various teacher trainers and policymakers, because this is an important subject in the overall syllabus and curriculum of various schools in many ESL and EFL contexts. And then potential areas for research in ELT are becoming broader, and we see that new areas are emerging, and I'll talk about them in a coming module as well. And there are so many new areas which have recently been added to ELT. And then it is believed that conducting research increases the professional skills and competence of ELT teachers. This has also given some energy and motivation to English language teachers to conduct research about their field. And then it has a direct relationship with both the policy and practice. It helps policymakers to make certain policies on the basis of the findings we have in ELT studies. Then It is also believed that it has a positive impact on the professional practices of the policymakers and practitioners in the field of ELT. A very important reason in this regard has been the poor performance of ELT sector in various ESL and EFL contexts. Though English has gained a lot of currency importance in these societies with the passage of time, but we see in these societies there has been a massive failure in the subject of English in various school and university subjects. So English has been a major obstacle in front of many students at lower and higher levels in such societies. So, because of this poor performance of ELT and its teachers, we are compelled to do more research in order to find answers to the reasons which have caused this failure in ELT sector.